Now, I know in the book you talk about basically bringing your personality into the mix when you're connecting with clients and prospects. And for somebody listening to this, let's say they're worried about that. They might say, well, either I don't have anything exciting to talk about or I'm not very exciting. How do you recommend someone get comfortable sharing those things? Or they may risk, let's say they think they'll alienate people if they say something or their personality is not, along the lines of what resonates with everybody.
Sure. I mean, there's a line, obviously, right? Like, for example, on my brand, I don't talk about anything political or religious or anything because I can create divisions where, and those divisions are where people can go and have community and have different things to talk about. That's just not what my brand's about. So I leave that out. But at the same time, I talk about the things that I'm into, right? I talk about the fact that, and I don't know if people can see this right now, maybe not, but behind me, I have all this Star Wars and Back to the Future memorabilia. Those are the things that I'm a super fan of, and I have them here in the background because that's just a part of who I am. And whether or not a person on the other end is also a fan of those things, I mean, if they are, it's like, yo, this is my guy. Like they're a fan too. Cool. But if not, it doesn't matter because that's again something they know about me that's interesting and different. So you might be thinking, well, okay, well, Pat, okay, you're a Back to the Future fan. So what? Like, well, how does this actually help you in business, right? Well, whenever a person sees a DeLorean on the street and they know this about me, I'll like this happens at least once every other week. A person will snap a photo of a DeLorean like that just was passing their car or something or that they saw on the side and they go, Pat, check this out. I saw a DeLorean. I was thinking of you. Or Back to the Future will play on TV and they're like, oh, snap, Pat, check out what I'm watching with my kids right now. And so I am now a part of a conversation in a person's life without having to do anything, almost like Inception. I show up in different places because of now what people know about me. People now know during this past year that I've invested a lot of my time into starting a new YouTube channel in the Pokemon space. It's called Deep Pocket Monster. And we're at a point now where 11 months in, we're almost about to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is really cool. But now the Pokemon sort of nomenclature has gotten into the SPI culture a little bit because it's just something fun on the side that I'm doing. And now it's like in my podcast, and people now, when they see Pokemon stuff, they're like, hey, Pat, check out like all these cards at Target that I saw. I was just thinking of you. It's like, they now know this about me. And when I think about like brands that I followed in the beginning of my journey, there was a guy named Jeremy Shoemaker um, at shoemoney.com. He was talking about affiliate marketing. And the reason that I got involved in his stuff was because at the time I was big into UFC and he would blog about UFC. Like he would just be like, hey guys, like, there's a fight tonight. And so, I'm pausing the usual affiliate content to talk about this fight and what I think is going to happen. I was like, that's cool. And you know what? People didn't care about that. They just skipped over that. But it was all a part of who Jeremy was, and it's what gravitated me toward him. So the best thing I could offer as far as advice is just like embrace your weird, right? Don't force anything, just be you. Nobody else is like you, and that's 100% the thing that you have over everybody else. Yet for whatever reason we try to do something like everybody else versus just truly step into who we are. And over time you're going to learn, okay, well, people enjoy and resonate with this. So you lean into it. When I started my business and helping people online, I didn't know I was doing this, but I was becoming seen as like the family guy entrepreneur, right? Not like Peter Griffin family guy, but I was the guy who was talking about starting a business to support my family and, pay for the Toyota Sienna versus like other people who are like in front of mansions or in their garage with Lamborghinis talking about knowledge. So it's like these like your audience almost tells you what they enjoy or what they think is unique about you. And then you just kind of lean into that. And it's going to take time for that to happen. But unless you're fully yourself, it's never going to happen.